Hi class, my name is Denise Gorsline and I'm your instructor for this class here at Baker. I wanted to just make a quick video, as I will each week, and sometimes more if the assignments or your questions warrant it, to talk about what will happen this first week of class. I hope you've come in and looked around. There are two speaking related assignments. One is a speech you need to record, an introduction speech, and the other is your topic for your next speech. So let's talk about recording. I can tell you that I, just like you, am not crazy about making videos. I worry about how my hair looks, how I look, how I sound. Am I saying the right thing? Am I saying what I plan to say? All of those things that you worry about too. And I purposefully don't re-record these videos, and there are some imperfect things about them to show you that that doesn't mean it can't meet the requirements of the assignment. So a couple of things. You should try to test record so you can get the light right. This is not quite right at the moment, but again, I told you I'm being real here and not re-recording. It would be better if I was at a desk, and I think it's even better if I move this out a little bit rather than being this close. But what you want to do is make sure that you're looking at the camera as though it's a person. You are going to be tempted, strongly tempted, to write your speech out like a paper and put it on the screen and read it. I'll be able to tell if you do that. But number two, much more importantly, there aren't many occasions where we give speeches that we read because it's just not that engaging. So for your introduction speech, you should use some notes. It's fine to glance down at your notes, which is very different than reading, to keep track of where you are. Let me talk briefly about your demonstration speech, and you are submitting the topic for that this week. Think of HGTV, think of Food Network. I'm not a car person, but I know there's a number of car shows that would fit in like this. But think about your favorite demonstrations from which you've really learned something. And that's what you're doing with the speech. You have to physically demonstrate it. You are not informing us about it, you are demonstrating. And as we go through class this week, I'll give you some more tips and direction on that. All you do this week is submit the topic. I'll give you feedback on the topic before you need to start preparing the speech, which is due next week. With that, I'm really excited about the beginning of class. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. Nothing will shock or surprise me, and my job is to try to make you as successful as I can. Have a great night, and I'll see you in class.